We back. Woo-hoo. Roll up gas. #1 podcast.
Ooh, Kansas City, you heard it first, baby.
Marcus don't smoke.
That nigga
I don't smoke
at all.
I haven't smoked since the 3rd grade.
Over there capping with a capital K.
I mean, I just started doing the stuff today, and like, I mean, it's pretty.
That stuff's
good.
not good for you, bro. You can't.
This isn't.
No, you can't be doing that,
Your life's over now.
What? I heard that this was the good stuff.
sir. Somebody lied to you.
Well, Crespo, why'd you lie to me?
Roll up gas
I'm
podcast.
surprised.
We live. We back. I'm motherfucking Quincy Dukes. We got
Chef
motherfucking
Crespo.
Chef Crespo in the motherfucking house. Motherfucking Mr. Marcus.
Hey,
We getting live.
I like that hoodie, big fella.
big fella,
It's,
this hoodie's nice.
it's a nice one.
It's a nice
Look, big fella.
Big
Don't
fella.
set it down anywhere, big fella.
Oh
fella,
shit.
Not. Big fella, you know what's crazy is the scariest person on the planet's name is Francis.
Yeah.
That's some funny shit,
The scariest person has a non-scary name.
right? I mean, you think like somebody like when you hear Debo, you're like, oh shit, here come Debo, you know?
Yeah.
Or when you're like, here come, Tyson, you're like, oh shit,
Okay.
But when someone's like, here comes Francis, you're like, who the fuck?
I got fuck with Francis up.
Then he walks in, he's like, hey, give me your clothes.
Nigga, these ain't my clothes. How did these clothes get on my body? They belong to you.
Give me your shoes. Crespo,
I
how
don't even
was
like shoes.
Let's
Yeah,
jump right
you-
into
you,
it, know?
Oh, what was you saying? My
We're
bad.
gonna jump into it. Big fella, how was DC?
Yeah, you back fresh off a trip.
We back.
Off a do a big trip.
Hey, you know,
Not
it
really
was,
do a big trip,
it
but
was,
you know.
It was fun. I had a great time. Got to see the family, you know.
That's always good.
Mom, dad, grandma, auntie, nephews, my sisters,
Your
her
gra-
husband.
Your grandma,
Was there any letdowns?
your grandma don't know what we do. does she?
We went out to eat. And that
That's
was
going to be the theme of this episode, the mini
Hey,
letdowns.
you didn't tell your grandma what we do you?
No,
I told her what you do. She
Oh,
said,
no.
She said she gonna get right with you.
Oh
Hey.
shit!
you didn't tell her about all them Xannies I joked her out of, though, did you?
She's reported you to the FDA.
Fuck.
Fuck!
The FDA gonna come get me.
They knock
late.
on the door.
FDA, sir, open up.
Open up,
We know you jugged that granny up out them Xannies.
bro. If somebody said that to me,
What the fuck are you drinking? Is that a goddamn...
it's a fucking bobsled drink,
Oh, of course this nigga drinking a red stripe.
right?
I gotta be
Yay,
stereotypical.
beer.
Hooray for beer.
Hooray for beer! Let me tell you something.
Goddamn Jamaican lager.
So, where'd you go eat out there?
We went to this place called BJ's and it was
Typical.
not great.
It wasn't great.
Because you went in there thinking he was about to get him fucking sucked up, but he was like, where's all the BJ's
He
at?
thought it was that cafe overseas and shit.
Yeah.
He went in there and was like, where they at? And they were like, we just got
I'll-
roast beef sandwiches.
Like, what the
I'll
fuck?
do the number 12. With
I guess give me that fucking roast beef sandwich.
What'd they
Nah.
serve?
It's like a typical American regional food.
Yeah.
But they kept fucking up because
What
the
does that
food was
mean?
like standard bar shit, like burgers, sandwiches,
Okay.
couple pastas, you know, 1 or 2 seafood on there. It's like a typical like American
Yeah. Burgers, fries.
type grill type deal, whatever. But they brought everything out fucking cold, damn near. Like
Damn. That sucks.
Sad,
it was
really.
just- yeah, it was sad.
Sad, really. I had a sad experience for food, big fella. So typically I go to Yard House. Really
Okay.
good spot. You
Yep.
know, they've never let me down.
Yeah.
So I went to the one of the Legends, right, big fella?
Ooh.
And that one typically doesn't let me down.
I don't like that one.
Typically.
It's always been good, you know. But I got a steak because I wanted a steak on my birthday, big fella.
All right.
And when I say this steak came out well the fuck done, imagine holding this shit was Michael Blackston in the dark.
Oh my
shit.
God.
I was like, what the fuck? So I cut it, and that's what they should have played. So I cut it open, and obviously our waitress was like, nah, that ain't right. Because I was like,
Excuse me, how dare you gender her?
I was like, my shit.
Or them,
she was
they.
she was a lady. I know.
You're a piece of shit.
I know.
I know.
So she fucking was like, I'll take that back. So then the manager came.
Well, how
over.
did you order it? Like with medium?
Medium.
Okay.
I was like, I want medium, big fella. So
You want a
brought it
medium
out.
black?
So they took it back, right? I ate some appetizers, which the appetizers were fire, like their cheese curds, gas.
Boot leather.
Their cheese test. Oh, my homie Tish. Fucking, yeah, like it was bad. So I sent it back. They brought me another one, big fella. This motherfucker was Michael Blackston in space.
Oh my God.
At night. Like I was like,
burnt and cold?
they fucked it up even more than the first one. And I cut it open and she was like, nope, that ain't right. So she comped it.
How the fuck?
They comped everything.
2 times.
She let me just keep that. She was like, if you want the mashed potatoes and the carrots, I was like, I don't even want to order nothing else.
Yeah.
But I was hella cool because our waitress was hella cool, big fella. Like she was dope. So they brought me a free like cookie, like brownie with ice cream.
Okay, a little birthday
Was
gift.
it gas?
That shit was gas. The gas and the matches, my nigga.
Oh shit.
That shit was heater.
Big fella said, I'll take that.
But
I'll
I
have
was
sex with that.
I was so pissed off because man, like it's a steak,
Yeah,
my nigga.
come on,
That's one of the
A
the
steak is
easier
not that hard.
It's one of the
It's
easier
easy to-
things to make, especially if you're on like if your station is grill.
Yeah.
It's easy to fuck up, I guess, if you're an idiot. But it's not that.
But it's almost better to
If you're in the
undercook a
restaurant
steak.
industry and you're on the grill station, you should know how to cook a steak.
Yeah.
So how easy is it to undercook a steak? Like you put it on there and you're like, all right, it's done because it looks done.
Yeah.
But then you cut it open, you're like, ah, it's medium rare, or
Yeah.
you know,
Also, how bad are you at eyeballing a steak? Because worst case scenario, like the steak comes off the grill and you're like, oh shit, this is supposed to be medium and this is obviously well done because
bro,
I'm checking
well
it.
done is like you forgot
Let me
about
put
it.
another steak on the grill. Yeah, because I forgot about this one and let me pay more attention. This one, I can't send out a steak
Yeah.
that's like they just put it on the plate like, it's a steak.
Fuck it.
Bro,
Yeah.
they fucking,
They didn't even check it.
They juiced
Or they did and they knew and like hopefully he doesn't send it back.
they juiced me. So, but to make up for that, we went to Longhorn yesterday.
Why
Big
you ask
fella.
me for my damn Darden card?
I forget. I always forget that that's a Darden. I don't know that's a Darden restaurant.
That is
Yeah.
Darden.
All right, well, next time, give me your
This nigga
shit.
still got a Darden card.
So-
and shit?
Goddamn right, nigga. I'm jugging about
Big
that
fella.
25% off.
Big fella. So I went out.
It's good. I
I
like
went out
Longhorn.
there. I went out there to get a steak. So I was like,
That's
fuck
what they
it.
do.
I was like, yes. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go big, big fella.
Should try to cough, not in your mic or away, more away.
So I said, I'm gonna go big fella, and I got a porterhouse.
Oh shit.
I did.
Okay,
And I ate half of it yesterday. and
how
I
many
ate the other-
ounces?
That's 22 ounces.
Not enough.
But I mean, it's a huge.
That's
steak.
a big fucking steak.
It's it's like
Yeah,
it's fucking gigantic. And then I just got
should have
some
been
mashed
like a
potatoes.
75.
And
How they
Caesar
cook it? They
salad.
cooked it pretty well.
Big fellow, medium. It's like the outside looked nice and charred.
Yeah.
Whoever was there, do what the
But
fuck they were doing.
when I cut open, it was like your mama just. Woo!
Did you go to the one in Liberty?
No, I went to the one in Legends.
There's a Longhorn Steakhouse at the Legends.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's on the backside of
Oh.
Legends. Like so, if you're coming off State and then you go down by Great Wolf, hang a right, go all the way back. It's on your left hand side.
Yeah, I like Longhorn and I like Texas Roadhouse.
They still have a fucking Hooters.
yeah. Roadhouse hooks it up.
Hooters.
Who the fuck goes to Hooters?
I don't know. It's a good question.
You know what? Crack. Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think their Hooters is probably hurting. I think we maybe talked about this before, but Hooters is. I don't think anybody really goes there anymore.
No.
Not even creepies.
I mean, creepos maybe, but
Repos definitely. Niggas with no game definitely still go there. But the thing
I don't
about
even think
Hooters-
that though. Like, why you go to the strip club or something?
That's true. That's true. The thing about Hooters that fucked me up was the first time I went in there, people was bringing their kids in there. I was like, Hooters is a family restaurant?
Yeah, that's what fucked me up too. Yeah,
was
whenever
like,
I first started going there,
Yeah.
I saw kids and I was like, this is okay, all right, I guess.
I thought Hooters was like
Hooters
for
is there to
guys.
oogle women
Or
in fucking short
Nikes.
skirts.
Yeah.
They.
But see, now I bet I haven't been to Hooters in so many years.
Well, I
but
haven't been to Hooters since I was like 18.
Yeah,
I went to Hooters like Shit, it had to be like at least 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say 5 months ago.
I went there like 5
Last time I
minutes
went was
ago.
with Kobe and Nico.
He's like, I came from there.
They
to
wear
here.
like little booty
We all
shorts.
just came from there, nigga.
They wear little booty shorts, and all the
Yeah.
bitches that work there don't even have titties.
That's what I'm saying. That's like I bet a bunch of the bitches there they gotta
see,
like
and what
do
fucks me
equal
up-
opportunity employment and fucking
But that's like that's fucked
not
up though. That's
hire
like,
only big titty bitches.
the whole point of that job though. Like the place is called Hooters.
Yes.
So they market towards women with big boobs. wearing
They're
small
supposed to, but
t-shirts.
they don't.
But that's like me offering. I'm a steakhouse, and when you show up, I got 2 steaks on the menu, and the rest is like cheeseburgers.
and chicken tenders.
And you're like, well, it
Deal
says
with it.
steakhouse on the outside. Well,
Like, well, we got one steak and it's made out of it's fucking ground beef in a steak mold.
Deal with it.
it's like a McDonald's McRib.
Oh
No,
god.
it's not even that. It's the McDonald's steak and cheese bagel. Remember that? It's just like a little hockey puck
yeah.
molded to look like steak.
Oh god.
What's that? That old
Don't do that.
Pablo Francisco joke. Like for Hooters, the application just needs to be a bra. They just give
Oh,
you
God.
give you the bra and say, "Here, fill this out."
Put this on. If you can't wear it, get out.
Like
Get
that's
outta
that's
here.
the application. Fill that shit out.
Jesus.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
they ain't gonna make it.
They ain't gonna make it. A lot of places ain't gonna make it. But that's because people, you
Their
gotta.
wings aren't even good.
Fuck no, their food sucks. It's like cafeteria shit. Like,
Like when I went there, I was like, "Oh, I'm about to have some Hooters wings." Like those supposed to be like their main thing.
and then you ate them and
Nope.
you were like,
Trash.
what? Donde?
Trash bag.
They are, man. Like,
Trash bag deluxe.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't see how a lot of these restaurants stay open.
Man, I had a dream the other day that I hit a lick on the lottery, and the first thing I did was go to Mecum Auction.
Oh, Mecum
The
Auto
Mecum
Auction.
Auction?
Mecum Auction.
Why would you go there for the first? That's where you gonna get your car.
I'm just saying,
Bro,
though, like,
I've
nigga,
only
that's
seen.
a tight.
I've
They
only
got some
seen
tight
one,
rides
though.
in there, like some old school muscle cars. They got some tight
do,
shit.
but I wouldn't buy that. The only thing I
No,
saw,
that's some
the only,
way too expensive.
the only thing I
shit.
saw at the Mecum that I would actually buy, it was like 10 years ago. I was watching it. They had a 53 Willys Jeep, and it came with a replica 50 cal and 30 cal.
Oh damn,
and
that would be tight.
it sold for like 16 grand. I was like, bro, I would have bought that motherfucker. I would have drove around town in it. I would have been on the plaza slapping Young Dolph with that. And they're just like, sir?
You can't be playing young.
Then I
Dolph
would have had
with
to. I would have had to play Christian music on the way home, so nobody bothered.
So everybody would chill.
Jesus is the one.
And they're just like, "Oh, never mind. He loves Jesus.
He's the one.
He's the one.
Man, so what else? What else did you do in DC?
Shit, went out to Baltimore to go see my sister Courtney and her family, and my sister
Was it
Darissa.
PGC? And shit?
Yep. Prince George's County.
Oh shit!
You know,
Anything cool happen out there?
shit. We went to this place called Our House.
Yeah,
Our
Just like
house
Our House
in the middle of the street.
our house.
Fucking gay.
Shoot that shit up on GP.
This on GP suited
Don't
up.
be doing that. If I don't have to put no money on your books.
Anyway, it's called Our House, but it was like a cool little pavilion. There was like a bar there.
Yeah,
There was like a Creole kitchen, like shrimp grits.
I love some
and,
Creole
you know,
shit, boy. Let me tell you something.
Jambalaya. They had a taco burrito spot. They had a pizza spot. They had a Japanese ice cream spot.
Well, did you
Sounds
go there?
legit.
I went to the Japanese sushi spot right next to it. And
As
they also-
opposed to the Mexican sushi spot.
no, it was some Asian motherfuckers working there.
Well, that makes it
But
better.
I ended up getting
I
like
would
a,
hope so.
a fucking like bowl. It had like brown rice and seaweed and like vegetables and shit
Sounds
on top.
good.
It was pretty fucking fire. It had like teriyaki sauce on top. It was fire.
Yeah,
They had a vegetarian spot in there. They had a fried chicken sandwich spot in there. They had a burger spot in there.
I know you went to the fried chicken spot.
I just got the poke bowl. I was trying to eat healthy and shit. But my
You
sister
got a Pokeball?
big fella.
my sister went to the fried chicken spot and that
Pikachu,
motherfucker
I
was
choose you, ass nigga.
massive.
Big fella. There's
What up?
one rule when you're on vacation.
What up?
There's no diet when you're on vacation.
I mean, I wasn't. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't
I'm just
dieting.
saying, you
But
don't
you know what I'm
stick
saying?
to the plan. When you're on
It's hard.
vacation and they're like, these right here, double
It depends,
cheeseburgers.
but
and you're
generally
like,
no.
yes, I'm going to try that.
Yeah, they had a bunch of good looking spots in there. Don't get me wrong. And
Most
then we
def.
just fucking day drank.
You just
a little
ate
bit.
food and day drink?
Day drank, and then my little nephew came home from school, and I was playing with him and gave him his gifts.
Did you,
And then-
did you tell him the game?
What game?
Nigga, the game.
Gang.
Oh, in the gang.
You know, the motherfucking, you gotta teach young niggas the game.
Soon as he walk
you know
through,
what I'm saying?
I mean, he's
Start
5 years
running
old.
these hoes.
Soon as he walked through the door, he's like, "We jumping you in now."
Yeah.
Punched him right in the stomach.
And be like, look, little nigga, it's hard in these streets.
He's like,
Wake
"What?
up. Tough
you know
love
what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
Who are you?"
Now,
Tough
go,
love it is, idiot.
now sell these drugs.
What?
Yeah. Go to kindergarten, right?
I'm your Uncle
See
Crespo.
if these other kids want some of these Xannies I jugged your cranium out
Oh,
of.
God. It all came back full circle. You keeping the drugs in the family.
Yeah.
Then
Nah,
we
it was
see you
fucking
on the
awesome.
news.
Then my sister's husband.
Yeah.
That was cool. He's a cool guy. I like him.
Yeah.
And then,
Is he white?
no, he's black. He's black.
That's good.
Ironically, they
your father
they went to the same
disappointed?
university that I went to.
Yeah.
So
Is
that's
your
what
father disappointed
No, my dad.
that she's not dating a upstanding white man?
But he's an upstanding black man.
I think. Well, growing
How
up,
is
me
that
and my-
possible?
Growing up, me and my sister
I mean,
Courtney.
That's an
we was around a lot.
oxymoron.
Logics and
And we used to go.
You
on
can't have
vacation a lot and go
upstanding
here there
and black
everywhere.
man.
you said
And,
what?
I said growing up, me and my sister Courtney used to travel a lot,
Yeah.
and we had white people in our family.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like we were against it or anything, but you know, we
Dude,
were exposed to
does
it as
anyone in
kids.
your family, like your sisters, anyone have cool names? It's like there's Courtney, Brian, but then you're like,
got my
I'm
si-
Crespo.
My sister is Darissa.
Huh.
That's
That's
her name.
different, I guess. I never heard of that.
Courtney, Brian, Darissa. I can tell when they were drinking Hennessy.
Darissa is when
Well,
his name is Darissa. What is that? Melissa Darissa. Darissa?
What?
Oh,
All right.
All right.
Oh,
that with
my
an
God.
R and a Z. All right.
Whatever is Darissa.
How was traffic?
And we went.
Is there any gunshots?
And you boop boop.
Doop doop. No, it wasn't too bad. Traffic was not terrible, but I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, there was some times where, like, we were going to Baltimore, so we were
Did
like,
you guys rent a car out there?
yeah, we rented a car. Y'all want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
No.
Y'all want to hear some funny shit?
Nope.
So
Nope.
I'm being a grown up and I'm booking a trip in advance. You know,
Yes.
I pay for the airline tickets, I booked the hotel.
That's what
And
adults
then
do.
a couple of days in, I was
Is
like, you know what? I should probably rent a car because Ubering is going to be a little bit expensive out there a bit. So I was like, all right, I'm about to rent a car. So Expedia, Priceline, one of them fucking websites, and they're like, economy this price, da-da-da this price, da-da-da that price, special this price. And it was like right around the same price, like right under an SUV, and it was like $50 or something. I was like, I can do $50 a day. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
So I get the special rate, feeling confident in the back of my head. I'm like, man, I might get me like a little SUV or at least like a full size sedan. You know what I'm saying? Something decent.
Yep.
I'm not expecting like the convertible or nothing. I'm being reasonable and shit. So we fucking make it to DC, fly in, get to the airport shuttle, over to the fucking car rental spot. I check it over to the place. I'm like, hey, da-da-da, last name. She's like, oh, yeah, I see you have a reservation for a special accommodation. I said, back in my mind, I'm like, yes, I do. Bitch, I got a special reservation.
Why else I do?
So I'm thinking this bitch about to pull up in something slick. You know what this bitch gave me?
Oh.
Let's play a game. Guess what kind of car
Let
this
me go.
bitch gave me?
A Toyota Yaris.
Close but no.
Ford Fiesta.
Close but no.
A Nissan Leaf.
You're getting close. But
Nissan Versa.
no.
Maxima.
No, I wish.
Oh.
No, it was something. It's something shitty.
Oh God.
You were close with the first brand.
What I say, Toyota?
A Toyota fucking Corolla. Oh my God.
This bitch
Like
pulled
a
up.
new one?
I mean, it was a brand new one, but still, bitch, it's a Toyota Corolla.
But they still look better. At least she didn't pull up in like a 98
It's
Civic.
like fucking sparking and busting. She's like, oh, here's
There
your
you
car.
go.
Like,
Door
if she
don't
get-
shut all the
she
way.
gives you a manual one too.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
God.
Like,
Pulled up in a Toyota
Yeah.
Corolla.
And
I
then
was
she-
like,
it's a smart. Yeah, give you a smart car.
Then she tells you, "Hey, add transmission fluid." Like,
I'm mad because I'm walking out to the
What?
cars, fucking Challengers.
yeah.
There's fucking some Hyundai SUV over
Yeah.
there. I'm like, bitch, I could have got one of these.
Big fella, I've only been blessed one
Ain't
time.
no special reservation,
when,
bitch.
you know, picking up a vehicle or something. Remember that time I dropped my car off and then they gave me the fucking M Series 340?
Yeah, but that's like
fella.
But like I
Kinda
wasn't
like-
expecting to
yeah.
get that because anytime that I've got
that was nice.
a rental from BMW, like taking my car in for something, they always give me like a fucking fuck nigga X1. It like a little SUV.
Yeah.
And I'm just like putting along, like it looks nice.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but to give you a big boy car,
Yeah.
and then you're like, whoa.
Big fella said, well, it's going to be a good weekend.
Big fella, I pulled up to school and everybody was like,
Who that?
who that there?
Bitch was like, I'm going to suck his dick.
And I was like,
I'm surprised he never, in retrospect, I'm saying retrospect, I'm surprised he never got to smash that one bitch we went to school with because you sure gave her enough attention.
who?
What was that white bitch name?
Oh,
I'm glad you didn't smash though. 'Cause that
Megan?
bitch had like 2 kids. Yeah, was that her name? Megan?
I mean, it's like
You what? We were like, I'm surprised, you didn't smash it. But I'm glad you didn't smash it.
no.
I mean, because sometimes she was
it's
giving him
not
attention like she wanted the
it
nigga
ain't
to
like I
smash.
tried, but like big fella, this is my thing. Like, I mean, let's see, when was this? 2017. Like, she looked good, like she was cool, but to see every nigga in the same room getting the same attention that I was getting,
Right.
that's when I go, no, thank you,
And that's when you gotta go.
because I don't like that.
Yeah.
She gave everyone the same kind of, like, oh, how about we all smack? No, this is me by myself. I'm not participating with nobody unless I have to, and I better have known them for more than 10 years.
One dick per fantasy.
And that's the way it is.
She was
But
like, I'm gonna do this Royal Rumble style.
like, she hit me up once, like after school was over, just to like see how everybody was doing.
Yeah.
It's like a group thing, but
Right.
outside of that, I don't talk to
It's a
nobody.
group
Well,
thing.
she had a boyfriend after a while.
Yeah, I mean, she was doing the long distance thing, like
Yeah.
some dude in Colorado, and then. But hey,
Ain't work.
whatever works, I mean, whatever floats your Titanic. So
Didn't that thing sink?
it did,
Oh.
I remember she was talking about like building some kind of homeless camp.
which I thought was a good idea. So she was talking about building a like. So all right, it's a
A bunch of homeless people.
like,
and they have,
imagine-
like sex.
Oh, okay. I like that.
That's all
Okay.
they do. No,
All right. I
like-
see where you're going here.
Unprotected
Like,
sex.
Bunch of
She-
unprotected homeless sex
So she was like, I want to build a homeless
and rampant drug
camp.
use.
Like as soon as you check into your room, it's just like a dildo.
Here's
and-
your tent.
fucking-
There's
a
your
tent?
fucking. It's a
Damn.
homeless camp.
Okay.
You said
Here's
camp.
your fuck
This is a-
shack.
Here's your fuck shack.
This is more of a building though. So she wanted to start like it's like a building. Homeless people stay there, and then they
Here's a
can be
puddle
able.
of water to wash out your fuck hole.
Just splashing murky puddle water on your
Like
dick.
she wanted to fucking make it to where like homeless people could have somewhere to be, but then
have somewhere to have rampant sex and
Yeah,
drug use.
That's exactly what it was. No, like be able to get back on their feet and have the resources and skills to get a job and be able to pay bills and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it
Which
sounds
I
good
thought
on paper.
that sounds like a good idea, like to help homeless people, especially in like
Yeah.
a lot of cities like Colorado and like California, like Los Angeles, Denver, like those cities have a huge number of homeless people.
Yeah, but not
Shit,
all
nigga,
of it.
We have a homeless problem
Yeah.
over here, nigga.
We
Not-
do, but not like downtown.
No.
Denver. Bro.
I
you've
think
seen
most
it.
of the homeless shit around here is like genuine, like some hard times
Living-
type shit.
right, like
probably
living, like being homeless around here, like.
most, not all of them.
Right. A
'Cause
lot
there's
of
some-
people who are on drugs and they
Or
just
they-
don't give a shit.
There are some people, and there's a lot of people like in California that want to be homeless.
Yeah.
Like they're homeless because it's like I'd rather kind of
Yeah.
live
Which is
here where the
cool.
weather's nice and
Just
be
live
homeless.
on the beach. But like here, if you're homeless, like granted, obviously, I mean, you put on hard times, blah, blah, blah. But there's being in Kansas City, there's enough cheap housing to be able to find something if you have the resources to be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes somebody needs some help.
But like, I mean, like you can go downtown and get somewhere like some shit box apartment for like $400 a month.
Yeah.
Like granted that might suck, but it's better than sleeping in the snow. because sleeping in the snow, you might not wake up in the morning.
Yeah, unless you
Like,
build a nice campfire,
Yeah,
nice
like-
barrel fire.
yes, but you
Sleep
need
with your-
those
sleep
things.
with your hands on your meat and keep warm.
I'm
You
telling you,
light a barrel full of garbage
but
on fire
being
and go to
homeless
sleep.
in the South, like if you're homeless in like Florida, you can live on the beach.
Yeah,
And
I mean if it
fucking
like
do shit.
rains or something, but
It's easier.
I mean that's on like Southern California, like.
right. You can go fucking find a fishing pole and some line, damn it, and catch you a fish.
But also though it can become an issue.
Yes.
Like it's not really much of an issue around our area, but when
San
you
Francisco, they shitting in the street because
right
people. Like,
in Southern California, when
Yeah.
you just got whole tent cities like just on the city blocks,
right.
just having tents everywhere.
Right.
Like you can't just put your tent up on public property like that or whatever the fuck city
hey,
property.
you
I
remember
guess.
playing XCOM?
Yeah.
What are those things that walk around with the flamethrowers? The purifiers?
Oh yeah.
Just hit a couple of those.
No,
down
you
there
can't
and
just flamethrower the
Bro,
homeless.
they don't do that, but in California they are fucked up. Like so in California,
No.
California has an ordinance. If your shit is in the same spot for 3 days, the city has legal obligation to come by and
Yeah, but they
just pick it
don't.
up. Bro, I watched a whole homeless thing about that. Like they went around with this crane and was like, "Gotcha."
Yeah, but they don't get everybody,
They don't get everybody,
and
but you know
they
what's
get
fucked up?
some people sometimes.
You know what's fucked up? Also in California, like there was a dude who had a business. He built tiny homes, like real tiny homes. It was a bed, a fridge, like just the essentials that you would need.
Yeah.
Not very big. You can't give somebody one of those and put it on the street.
That's crazy.
Well,
I seen the
it has to,
So
there's
for
like
instance-
zoning,
right, but
fucking
so for
laws
instance,
and
like-
shit.
The city, there was this parking lot, and these homeless people and some other people who got with them, who obviously were like,
We need somewhere to sleep.
no, they were like, I don't know, they were doing a study, right? So they
Okay.
looked at this parking lot, and this parking lot hadn't been used in like 5 years.
I mean,
And so they put a tiny home on this parking lot. The city came by and took it.
this is
I was like, that's fucked up.
Skid Row in
man.
California
Like, this
or
shit is
whatever
crazy.
in 2021. Like they're not picking up people's tents. I mean, some of them, sure, maybe if you're causing a ruckus.
Like that's insane though. Like
But they're not picking up people's tents
These
and
motherfuckers- these
shit. Like
But
it's
also,
ridiculous. You
this is
can't.
motherfuckers ain't got
downtown
no
on the
shame.
You
street
can't have
corner.
that. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole.
But that's how
whole
that's
block.
how Colorado was, and
Yeah.
I mean that
Yeah.
shit's
And
fucked
that's-
up. Like,
You can't have that.
you fucking up my neighborhood, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here with the my holes.
but also, I mean, like shit is so expensive. Like, do Colorado
driving
like?
down my property value.
Okay.
Bitch.
Controversial.
Wait, before
Let's
you get
get
into
controversial
that, I
real
seen-
quick.
Wait, before
Go
we
ahead.
switch topics, I had something I wanted to add to.
I'm
the
not going to
homeless,
switch topics.
Situation. I seen a guy taking old dumpsters and turning them into like little homes.
Yeah,
And it was actually pretty dope because like it had a shower, it had fuck a bed,
I mean, if
like a
you
little
are
kitchenette.
a type of person who dedicates their time to helping people who are less fortunate,
I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong
Props
with
to
that.
you,
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
like
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome to help
It
people.
was like a little dumpster house, and I was like, that's actually kind of intuitive.
Right. Like some
There-
people that are homeless are like, man, hard times. I'm here.
There does also
And
come a.
They want help. There's other people who are like, I'm high on drugs, and they run away. Like, oh shit.
There does also come a point though where you can be taken advantage of. Like if you're too helpful to trying to
No,
help all the
most
homeless and everybody, or like
It's about how you go
Then
about it.
you can-
Like, if you
he's
can
like,
help-
hey, I just need $40
But-
more for a little crack. Or don't worry
No,
about it.
like,
Like
if you can help,
okay,
if you can help people,
all right,
in your,
last time.
like if you can help people in your community,
For
or
sure. I mean, there's
help
other,
people you
there's
see.
better ways, I guess. of
Especially, I
doing
mean,
shit.
I know there's people who are homeless who have jobs who be trying.
For sure. And those people
You know?
are the people you should help. But there's also
But if Quincy,
controversial.
if Quincy walks up to me every day, I pull up to the light to go to work, and he's like, "Hey man, can I borrow $1 again?" I'm like, "Hey man, I seen you here yesterday," and he's like, "I wash your windshield. Give me $2." Like,
What?
God damn it, go washing my windshield, Quincy.
You're fucking up my windshield.
I mean, I'd like to hear your opinions on this, but
Flamethrowers.
Most maybe it's most homeless people. Really, you don't have to be homeless. Like people do fall on hard times and shit.
Everybody does at some
But
point.
how is everything so shitty around you? Did everyone in your family just die, or everyone in your family hates you?
Yeah.
But why does everyone in your family hate you?
Yeah.
Do they have valid reasons to hate you?
Yep.
Most definitely.
Why do you have no friends
Like
that can help you?
Yep.
Why do you have you don't
Nothing.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's
So
that's
you
my
get
thought
that
process.
low where it's almost at the point like
Anybody?
have you just given up? Because if I was fucking down that low, like I got nobody that can help me and I'm homeless, I'm going into the woods and I'm like gonna build a fucking shelter or something and I'm gonna hunt
Quincy just
food.
gonna,
Like I'm gonna have a home.
Quincy's
I'll
just
build
gonna,
it.
Quincy just gonna walk in the woods, build a shack that says F Shack.
Yes,
then
and like
back on his feet
and I'll
2 weeks.
put a bunch of fucking arrows in the woods pointing towards my F shack.
You just driving on the highway.
Lure
You're
in
like,
people.
What's F Shack?
F Shack.
You pull over.
Fucking glory hole.
This is how it works.
This is
guys.
how it works. All right, $2.
$2.
Put it in the hole for 2 minutes. No, and magic happens.
Quincy's back on his feet.
Oh boy.
They're like, sir, all this money
boy.
is sticky.
But I mean,
But
I don't
get
know.
it. I think some people.
There are definitely people that I mean, it's also a lot of people who are mentally unwell
yes
potentially,
mental
and they
health
need
issues.
I
to
think-
be potentially institutionalized or
I think,
something. I don't know.
I think a lot of people. I mean, it just
'Cause
depends on your
I would- I
situation.
mean,
It depends on who's taking care of you. It depends on who's around you. Like in certain situations, like say Bob does drugs and all Bob has in this world is his mom, and Bob's been living with his mom forever, and then she dies.
Bob doesn't have an uncle. Like Bob's your uncle.
Everyone's dead
He's got a nephew. Everyone is dead.
in his family.
All my friends are dead.
Bob
Yeah.
doesn't
Push
have
me
any-
to the edge.
but I
Bob
mean,
doesn't have any social skills.
yeah, Bob doesn't have social skills, or Bob might be slightly handicapped in a way that. we
But
don't
that's what I'm
know.
saying. Like mentally,
Right. And I mean, also, you look at like a lot of veterans, like people who are in like Vietnam and stuff like that. Like, say you get your legs blown off, you can only work so many jobs, you know?
Yeah, I mean
Like,
that
I
for
was a
sure.
nurse.
And
But
then
you-
if people like
Yeah.
if where you're living you don't have the finances to maintain that,
Yes,
you know,
but you don't have nobody to help you, or maybe you got your legs blown off and you're like, "Fuck you." I'll kick you. I'll fucking kill you. You
I'm
piece
saying-
of shit.
I'm
And like,
saying-
hey man, I
I'm-
just fucking said what's
Right.
going on today.
like I think if you're like if you're
Me yawning
old,
and shit. You
I-
fuck.
I think if
Old
you're
nigga.
older,
Old ass bitch.
you're older and
I'm a old
you're you know like if you're older and homeless,
137.
then obviously a lot of your family's probably dead, or maybe they're alive, or
Or they
maybe
don't fuck with you.
or they don't fuck with you because you've done terrible things.
Maybe.
That thing might happen. But I see, like, for instance, right, when I'm driving home, I get off the highway, I see the same young dude standing there
Over there on the left hand.
all the time, and I'm like, bro, I know,
Waffle House is hiring, my nigga.
But I
you can
get it,
wash
but
dishes, my nigga.
I get it.
Everywhere's hiring
but-
right now.
but-
you know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
you can take out the trash, my nigga.
most definitely, I
My
get
nigga,
it.
You can go get a broom
If
and
you-
sweep out the 7-Eleven gas station parking lot. Something, my nigga. Get some bread.
like,
Do something.
but you also have to, like the best thing in life is building bridges with people. Like
Yeah.
the more people that you know, or the more people that you are kind to or help, like that's what I try to do every day. Like when I'm at work, like I talk to so many people. Like I got a person, my nigga, like for real. I feel like everywhere I go, somebody's like, "Hey, Marcus," so I'm like, "Oh shit, who the fuck, who knows me?"
Like, oh
But
shit.
also,
oh, yeah.
I got a nigga for everything, big fella. You need your car worked on. You need some electricity done. You need some fucking shit. Like, I know people.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who fucking meet someone and they get cool with them and then they rob them. And then they wonder why nobody fucks with them.
Yep. I've known niggas like that.
Yeah,
too.
that's the problem. So I mean, and if it's that kind of person and they're homeless, I mean, Do they
That's karma.
kind of?
Remember that time we were on the plaza walking to school, big fella, and I don't know if you was with me or not. If I just told you the story, but this white lady was walking a Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, you told me.
And this old veteran was right there. She was like, "Hey, can I get some money, white lady?" And she was like, "Oh, sorry, sir, I don't have any cash on me, but me and my rich friends are gonna go to Cheesecake Factory just for a little snack. Would you like me to bring you something out?" This nigga was like, "Oh, white bitch, I don't eat that. You don't know what I eat."
Oh,
And I was
shit.
like, "Nigga, you are homeless, and this bitch offered to bring you some Cheesecake Factory. You better say thank you and kindly."
Yeah.
I
That's
think,
like if you're being picky,
but if
and,
I had to-
and you're homeless and hungry, like then
I'm
you
like,
must not
"Bitch,
be that
I'll take a
hungry. If you're-
cheeseburger.
right? If
if
you're
I had to
being
guess,
picky,
like
I'll eat a can of
if I had to guess,
sardines.
that dude's dead, big fella, because he was on 2 oxygen tanks when this was
And that
2017.
nigga leg was
Yeah.
swollen up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that
He
dude,
dead.
that dude is dead. But
All my friends are dead.
Push me
but
to
also,
the
I
edge.
mean, also being homeless and
I don't eat that.
you just gotta not. You gotta be in the mindset of not giving up. I mean, like I look at the movie.
Yeah.
You ever seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith?
Yeah, of course. Well, of course I've seen it.
tearjerker. Of course I have.
Big fella, like everything
Slept
that
in the subway bathroom.
subway bathroom, your wife leaves you, you got a kid with you, you're trying to make shit big fella, most motherfuckers would go literally insane and kill everything.
I'm surprised that nigga didn't jump on the train tracks and just kill himself.
Right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that
But he
kid,
kept
nigga
going
was-
and then struck a $2 million deal.
And then that little kid grew up to be Jaden Smith and was talking to Elon Musk every other week.
You know what I'm saying?
But
His whip was too fast.
but yeah, I mean, you should help people, like if you can.
Yeah.
But obviously to an extent.
You should help people who
Wanna be
are who want to be helped. Maybe that's a good way to put it
Because
because
you can't help nobody that don't want no help.
Because like I said, I've gave homeless people money. Like
yeah, I have as well.
I've seen people and give them $1, give them $2, but I've also seen people who try to take advantage of the system. One of my favorite homeless moments was there was this guy downtown, and it was like me and I think he might have been there, and my homie Chris and everybody.
Okay.
And this homeless dude looked like he was drunk or high or something. He was acting a damn fool. And he started walking across the street. My homie Chris said, "You better take your ass back across that goddamn street." And he was like, "All right," and then just took off.
sir.
Like big fella just took off. I was like, "What the fuck?" But
It's like, hey, you come over here, I'm gonna fuck you up.
But I-
nigga.
Yes.
We was in Walmart, right? My
Yep.
girl, earlier, you just getting some grocery shopping, getting some little things for the house.
yep,
Niggas was fighting in Walmart.
Oh my God!
you didn't pull out your telephone.
You didn't
device?
World Star it?
It happened so quick, I didn't know what was going on. I'm an old nigga. My
All right,
reflexes ain't
break it
they used
down.
to be.
Break it down for us.
So what happened? Did you hear?
So
did
we
you
were-
hear an argument?
Give us the
or-
tail of the
Nigga,
tape.
I didn't hear nothing, nigga.
Yeah.
We was coming.
Hold up.
around.
Give us a tail of the tape. Who are
All
the
right.
fighters?
The tail of the tape is a 45, mid 40s black guy.
Yep.
And a late 50s, early 60s white guy.
Okay.
Both same height.
Yep.
Black guy's obviously in better shape.
Yep.
Obviously, because he's black.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
black guys
We're
are in
going
better
over-
shape.
We're going over to the frozen produce because I want to get some of the. I like the frozen biscuits. I don't like the biscuits in the can because the frozen biscuits bake up way better in the oven. So
Okay.
I'm like, babe, let's go get some of these frozen biscuits out the freezer aisle.
We're gonna talk about that later.
They're fucking fire,
You're crazy.
nigga. The frozen biscuits.
We
the
gotta
Pillsbury?
test it. Put
We
it to
gotta
the
test
test.
it.
Nigga,
Blind
they're fire.
taste test.
Okay.
fire.
Back to the fight.
Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go get the biscuits.
Get them biscuits.
Which
Exactly.
Walmart were you at?
The one by my old house.
Berry Road.
Okay, Barry.
I went
Road.
to that one the other day.
Yeah.
What day? Oh man, I missed
They
the
were,
fight.
they were in the freezer aisle.
Yep.
About to go like to buy the ice cream and the frozen breakfast. So we about to go get the frozen biscuits.
Somebody was fighting over butter
And
pecan
we
ice cream.
turned the fucking corner, and the black dude has his hand around the white dude's neck.
Oh shit!
And his other fist punches the white guy in his face, and the white dude's mask come off. and the black dude,
Wait. Did the black dude have a mask on?
I don't think so. Or maybe he did it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You
I don't
gotta
think
know
he
these
did.
things. Was he a
I
patriot?
don't think he did. Because he had on like a Red Bull's hat and some sunglasses. And as he was punching the white man in
That's
the
what
face
you
and
gotta
knocked his
realize.
mask off,
Yeah.
he said, "You better."
When an old nigga's wearing a Bulls hat, big fella,
Yeah.
he a real nigga.
Yeah.
Because you know what time it is.
Yeah. And as he was punching the white dude, he said, "You better wash your motherfucking hands." Because he was with his woman. So I don't know if, like, the dude, like, touched his woman or was, like brushing people. Or
Did his
whatever.
woman have a mask on?
Yeah, she had a mask on because she came around. She was like, "Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby."
She did. So you know she did, but you're not sure if he did or not?
It was in the heat of the moment. All I know, I know
I'm
for
just trying
sure.
to get the situation.
All I know for sure is that the black dude punched the
white
guy's
dude
mask
said,
off. Because the white
and he
dude's
said,
mask was black.
off.
Did the white dude like stumble back? Did he drop? Did
He fell into the freezer door. You heard boom, and me and Mel was like, "What the fuck?" As we turned,
said,
"Oh!" And he was like, "You better watch your motherfucking hands." I was like, "We're gonna go the other aisle." I didn't want to get caught up in that big fella. I'm big. I'm
Now
black.
I'm minding my
They
own
could
damn
come around.
business.
It was that nigga. I was getting biscuits. I came around to get the frozen biscuits.
Oh shit, big fella. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen any altercations.
Surprisingly, you know, I work at a university and I have yet to see a fight. I was like, nigga, when I
You
was
in the
college,
kitchen, nigga. Where you gonna see fights?
in the dining room.
That's where motherfuckers are satiated and hungry and happy.
No, like
It
when
is-
you're in a classroom, everybody's segregated.
It ain't jail, nigga. They ain't doing shankings in the mess hall.
You just see somebody come to you.
Oh,
Help!
I got shanked.
That might be the only time you see that motherfucker is at lunch.
Yeah, it's like
Or dinner.
jailhouse.
I think it's, and you can find them. It's not jail because you're not locked down. You can leave your dorm
You
at
leave
night.
your classroom, you're getting shot, Quincy.
Oh shit, it's jail.
As soon as you walk out of your classroom,
Mom,
I'm like, where's
what are
your
you?
hall
What are you
pass
doing,
at, nigga?
Oh shit.
Where your hall pass?
I was just
Get back in there and
going back
learn
inside
something.
my room.
When you go back in there, you better write me a report on what you learned.
Man, can we talk about how disappointed that Baby No Money album was?
I didn't listen to it because I haven't listened to the last 4 or 5 or whatever. But yeah,
I mean,
I could imagine.
I checked it out.
was it bad?
It was bad because
Describe bad. Was it like
Disappointing. Letdown.
letdown?
Extreme letdown.
it's like what happened with Wiz, but like a million times worse.
All right, I'll put it to you like this. Here's the exact process that happened when I found out that Baby No Money had a new album. I was scrolling fucking stupid ass Instagram.
Yep.
And it was like something about new album, Baby No Money or whatever. I was like,
Yep.
Okay, let me check it out.
Yep.
I go to Spotify.
Yep.
I type in Baby No Money.
Yep.
Go to that album.
Yep.
Go to track 1.
Yep.
Hit play.
Yep.
Wait about
10 seconds.
maybe 30. I mean, 10 seconds in, I'm like, I don't know about this. 30 seconds in, I'm like, okay, maybe the next song is cool. And same thing. Man, I don't know about this one. Next song. And I pretty much skipped through all the way to the end. There was one song in there that I'd heard before with Young Gravy. I was like, oh, I've heard this song. This song's all right. This song's cool. It's not the best Baby No Money, Young Gravy song, but it's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
And then next song after that, like, no, it's all fucking
because I
weak.
mean, realistically,
It's like
how
poppy. It's a totally different genre of music.
because I mean that nigga and Young Gravy. I mean, how long can you keep that going?
Yeah.
I mean, but at the same time, my nigga,
Because it's not like they're rappers. It's more of their.
They're almost like
entertainers.
YouTubers.
They're YouTube entertainers.
Yeah.
Because their music is like some of it was funny, you know, like One Thought, Two Thought, or you know that song. Like it's funny, but you
Yeah.
can only keep that persona going. It's
For
like
so
a
long.
fucking WWE character. Like you can only keep it going so long. You got.
It depends on the character, though.
I mean, but
Right.
think about it. But Baby No Money, like
Baby No Money was a
consistent-
little bit different because he
Yeah.
could just.
He
It
could
wasn't
actually
just.
rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't just
I'm not
like
saying that he's.
I
like,
fuck your bitch.
I'm not saying that he's terrible. I'm not saying any of that. But
He had
how
songs
many-
like Coasted,
Yeah,
Lavish.
right, like I've heard all of
kinds
those. But how long can you keep it going?
I mean it's
because you
that.
gotta have fresh material.
And then his first album, I like Baby Steps.
yeah,
His problem is not his lyrical ability.
it's the beats.
It is his choice in music, in beats, and whoever's
Production.
producing and the production And the
Trash.
style of music he is now
Trash.
trying to make
Trash.
is not good.
hefty.
I mean, some
It's
people
worse.
probably like it. I
It's-
mean, fucking young girls probably like it.
That's terrible.
Young he girls.
Yeah, but
This nigga had a he she in the music video. I was like, this all right, now you lost me. He got a video.
I think that was him.
Was it? And I was just like, my nigga, what is going on?
That was him in drag.
And I was just like, what is going on here?
I don't like it.
That's
I was just like, what is going on?
I mean, even if you're making fun, I mean, even if you're talking about drag, like, I wouldn't do it to be comical. Like,
No, this
if
nigga was
that's
like
what you
in-
do.
I mean, it
yeah,
depends on the
it's your business.
situation.
I don't know. All I know is he let me down. I was just like, yo, what the fuck is this?
It
Well,
happens.
speaking of letdowns and fights
There's a
and
bunch
shit
of
like
letdowns
that,
this week.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Now, I wasn't let down by
Me
the
neither.
event necessarily.
I knew what was going to happen because I called it as well.
I like Tyson Fury. I don't pay attention to boxing at all,
Me neither.
but I know the big names: Tyson Fury's, Deontay Wilder's, fucking
Triple G.
Gennady Golovkin, fucking Anthony Joshua, and fucking all the big fucking names or whatever the fuck. But I was somewhat excited for this fight, and it was a very good, actually entertaining boxing match. Like, boxing is kind of boring to me,
Right.
but shit, Tyson Fury got knocked down twice in one round.
I mean, Deontay Wilder? Or
No, Tyson Fury.
did.
Oh.
Tyson Fury got knocked down twice in one round
oh, damn.
and came back and just fucked Deontay Wilder all up. Have you seen? Obviously, there's memes. Have you seen all the memes?
They're
I have not
hilarious.
seen the memes.
Let's
all,
see.
They're all hilarious. My thing though with Deontay Wilder is, like, I haven't seen a lot of his fights, so I'm not like a boxing fucking specialist. But it just didn't seem like he was throwing enough combos
Well,
with defense behind.
what I do know,
Because he was getting blasted.
what I do know about Deontay Wilder is he has essentially he's the same move Sally
Tyron Woodley.
type nigga. He's got that right hand, and he doesn't use anything else to set it up. He just
Right.
he sticks the left hand out and just tries to fucking wing a bomb in your face. And when it lands, it's devastating. I mean, he landed one on Tyson Fury, and that's one of the punches that knocked him down, but it was like a delayed reaction. He landed right on the top of his head, and you seen like the shockwave through his whole body and shit. And then he was like moving around a little bit and like stumbled still.
He's paralyzed.
But I mean, yeah, bro,
I mean,
it was a good fight though. It was dramatic.
good, but yeah, I mean,
Continue. The motherfucker say, go home and be a family man.
Yeah, because that's Street Fighter.
Yeah.
That Street Fighter 2 reference, like at the continue screen.
Yeah.
Like whenever you get beat by I can't remember
Like,
who does it.
I mean,
One of the fighters.
and it sucks though for Deontay Wilder because who do you fight next? You can't fight anybody.
That's a good question.
They're not gonna give you just some up and coming guy.
I mean, yeah, you're not gonna fight for no belt.
But yeah, I mean, he got fucked up. But he just didn't adjust his game. Like after the third round, he looked done as it was. But he was just taking a lot of CTEs.
I almost said Tyron Woodley. If Deontay Wilder doesn't put you away with the right hand, he can't win.
I mean, just like what I liked about Tyson Fury, which it's just amazes me that you can have fat hanging over your shorts.
I mean,
With no legs.
yeah,
It looked
just
like he skipped leg
if you
day.
just looked at these two fighters, Tyson Fury and
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder,
You'd be like Deontay Wilder.
and didn't know anything about them, it was like, which one of these guys do you think is the better fighter? You'd be like, well, obviously the black guy.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, look at him.
But
Right.
Tyson was
But-
using combos, and
He
When you
is the
use-
more skilled fighter.
yes, like technique, like will get you because he was piecing him up, and then soon as this nigga would duck, as every time he ducked, he ate an uppercut. Like almost every time. And yeah, I mean, Deontay Wilder was getting blasted.
One thing I will say that I liked, and maybe it's because most of the boxing I've watched recently has been like fucking clown matches and Triller fights and shit like that.
Triller.
Clown fights.
But the referee in this match let them fucking clinch and fight. Like it took him a minute to actually try to get in and break him up. He didn't break up a lot of the clinches unless they like went to the ropes and shit. And in those moments is when Tyson Fury was landing uppercuts and fucking hooks and like dirty boxing him. And that's
come here, bitch.
Much more entertaining, man. Like, man, boxing fucking sucks.
Right. Just like, you know, if any of these fools had to fight the gentleman's whose name is on my head.
Yeah, if they had to fight Ngannou, like they'd be
fucking raps.
See, I mean,
Rap City,
Ngannou's
the
not a
basement.
boxer though.
But
Ngannou is a fighter. He likes
saying,
boxing.
Like,
he knows how to box. Like boxing is his base.
I'm just saying, if it was like okay, big fella, you.
But he also knows how to grab a hold of you.
All right, we'll go with this. Big fella, you at Walmart. You turn the corner, and Francis Ngannou is about to fight Tyson Fury. Francis wins every time.
I mean, for sure.
Okay, here's a scenario. Hold up.
He could body kick, leg kick, like he's the more rounded killer.
You go into the protein aisle at Walmart, and you look to the end of the aisle, and it's Francis Ngannou coming through pushing a cart. And then right as you look to your left, you see Tyson Fury pushing a cart onto the other side of the aisle. So you're boxed in.
Right.
And then Francis says, "You took the last protein I need. You give me that now." And then Tyson Fury is like, "All right, give me the fucking protein." That's Australian. Give me the bloody protein, you fucking wanker.
I'm like, how this get in my cart?
Yeah, because you grabbed it and it was the last one.
And I put it back on the shelf. Like, how'd this get in my cart? And I put it back on the shelf. Like, I don't even like this brand.
I don't even like this brand.
I'm gonna go to GNC.
I'm a Christian.
And then right as you go to put it on the shelf, you feel Francis's hand touch your hand, and he's like, "No,
I was like, oh Jesus!
it is too late. You have disrespected my culture."
I take the protein powder and I put it in Francis' cart, and I say, "Excuse me, sir."
And he's like, "Oh, you fucking bloody fucking piece of shit! You're gonna give him." I'm going Australian again.
I kicked that nigga in his knee.
You're fucking giving that black guy the protein. I can't do a fucking British accent. Save my life.
Fem.
Oi, you fucking get me, you bloody piece of shit.
Bloody piss flap.
Yeah,
suck ass.
I don't know who's next.
Allow me.
Boxing is,
Come on, get rowdy.
But in January, big fella.
What's that?
They doing Francis and Cyril.
Cyril Gane versus
Cyril
Francisco.
Cyril Gaines.
Versus Francisco.
Sounds like a terrible cereal.
Versus
Ngannou. Ngannou. Nigganomics.
Y'all gotta cut it
Francis
out.
Right,
Nigganomics.
The predator. Francis, the sexual predator. Ngannou.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm pretty sure that gets you kicked out of somewhere.
Yeah.
Can't be the sexual predator.
No.
I just hide in the back of the dressing room.
I like to watch when they dress.
Like,
And then I jump out and I say, "Look at my penis. It is so big."
hide in the closet like fucking 47. You just see like
You see a pair of eyes fucking peeking through the closet doors and a fucking mushroom tip peeking through the crack in the shit. "Sorry, that is just my penis. It is very happy to see you."
I'd be like, bro, get out of here.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That nigga be like JP from Grandma's Boy. How can he see me?
"I'm sorry, I did not mean for you to see me."
Oh, that's funny. That's a good time there. Oh man, who else? The Chiefs let us down,
Bro,
So
Our defense
Big
is
fella.
like.
so this game, this
Big
Chiefs game, it was like
fella.
what, canceled due to rain and shit, or like delayed.
It was delayed because
Delayed.
it was raining like a motherfucker
Yeah.
last night. So whenever there's lightning, like they take people out of the stands because obviously there's
Let them play.
there's metal and stuff.
So what?
you, all right,
When has anybody ever been struck by lightning on the field?
No,
I don't know,
probably
but
And
It was-
imagine,
Hey, I will say
imagine how fucking dope and crazy that would be to see.
that would be pretty. Dope.
Fucking
It was raining hard as a motherfucker though, so they probably had
somebody
visibility.
goes to catch the ball and he jumps up and just gets fucking struck by
and
lightning.
he fucking turns into Raiden.
Then you see his
He
skeleton.
gets superpowers.
And he turns into the fucking Thunder God.
If that's the case, I want to get hit by lightning. But I know because science told me
You have to be
what
chosen.
happens. You get hit by lightning. It's like boop, and you just see my skeleton, and then I'm dead.
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
no, I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good on that. I don't want to get hit by lightning.
I mean,
our-
I don't think
our
it would
def-
happen.
But-
so you know when you go to like Walmart and you go to like the toilet paper aisle,
Yeah.
and when you were younger, you used to go and get that dollar shit.
Mm-hmm.
But as you grew older,
You're
you
like,
was
oh, I need that nice fancy.
You
That's
know what I'm saying? You need that Cottonelle, that Quilter Norton, that Charmin type
I
shit.
usually just go buy a pack of towels.
But my point is,
pack of cotton
you
towels.
know that dollar toilet paper ain't shit.
Right?
I'll flush that down
Our-
the toilet.
Kansas City Chiefs defense is like that dollar toilet paper.
Hey fella, I have to interject. Both sides of the ball sucks.
The offense?
The
No.
offense was pretty trash
Big fella,
too.
because
What happened to old
you know what pisses me off. Okay,
Ketchup
so
man.
the ketchup man. Like I think with him, the problem that I see is every time they go to commercial break, this nigga's in every commercial. He's
Hi,
in
guys.
Adidas, Head and Shoulders, Bose. He's in everything, right?
IV.
So I think we need to focus more on playing football 'cause-
And less on
and less
getting
on
that bag.
commercials,
Hellsberg.
right? So,
Yeah.
but also
what the
watching
fuck?
watching Patrick Mahomes throw the ball. Like defenses run cover too. They've been doing it since Tampa Bay played them, and they beat the shit out of us.
Is Patrick Mahomes doing a Ronda Rousey?
Patrick Mahomes?
Oh shit! Not a Ronda
No,
Rousey. I hope not.
right now, Patrick Mahomes is still the John Jones of the NFL,
Okay.
but he's John
But
Jones
he's-
fighting like Dominic Reyes.
But he's
and
fucking up.
Tiago. It's like,
He's late stage John Jones.
yes, right now he was
Uh-oh.
early stage, but the way that he plays, like watching our offense, like they always just look. Their offense plays like I play in Madden. Just look for the deep ball and like we're gonna do some circus shit.
Yeah.
They're not doing the fundamentals and techniques of football. Like you would think if for instance, say everyone you fought, right? If you're a UFC fighter or a boxer, did the same thing.
Okay.
Don't you think that that's what you would train for? Right?
I mean,
That's what
it's
you
just
should
like
practice for.
training
So-
for a Damian Maya fight.
So
You
they
know
do-
exactly what Damian Maya is going to do. Or
But it's how you stop
even better, it's like Jorge Masvidal training for a Ben Askren fight. Because he knew. I mean, you don't know, but you know with a fucking 80% chance. Like, I guarantee, because he's the same move Sally.
Yeah.
He has to wrestle me, so he's gonna shoot for a takedown. It's gonna be the first thing he does. So I'm gonna hang back and I'm gonna fucking sprint and I'm going to do the perfect move to counter that. And 80% chance or whatever the fuck that, as long as he shoots a takedown, it's fucking fight over. And if it's fucking Patrick Mahomes, all he can do is throw to Kelsey and
Like,
Tyreek
I mean,
Hill.
last
You
night,
just
people
cover them and shut them down. And then what can you do?
People were dropping the ball. People were they just look lost on what they need to do. I think it's time for Andy Reid to hang it up.
Nani?
Because one, Andy Reid is too conservative, and too
He's a Republican. He voted for Trump.
Andy Reid to go.
he's too conservative and he's too complacent.
He's
in what he
a
wants to do.
part of the
doesn't
alt right.
He doesn't adjust. Even when we were doing good and going to the Super Bowl and all of those, like our offense was good because people couldn't figure out Mahomes, but our defense was still kind of the same. We were
Mahomes can only
we weren't
be
blowing people out. You know what I mean? Like we were winning fights like third round knockouts, but we weren't winning just first round bomb.
Here's an observation. See if you potentially agree with this or not. Like, people were all, or still kind of all high and mighty on Patrick Mahomes, and I like Patrick Mahomes, but it's almost like Patrick Mahomes was really good for almost kind of habit. He has one really good move, and he can throw massive bombs, and he's pretty mobile. And people compare him to like Tom Brady, like, oh, he might be the next Tom Brady type thing. But here's the comparison, and I'll see if maybe you agree with this. It seems like Tom Brady is more really good because he doesn't have necessarily a super bomb or anything like that, or he's not super mobile, but he's really good because I think he understands the game, and it's like on an intelligence level. And he just knows what to do in the moment and make the right calls. Like, he's the leader of the team.
Yes.
Really. And Patrick Mahomes, he's really good because he has this one really good move, but that one really good move only works so long. People figure it out. And Tom Brady would adjust, and he would just be like, oh, well, my move is that I figure you out.
Yeah, like watching Tom Brady play, like over the years, obviously he's had good defenses, but watching him take average receivers, like we'll take Chris Hogan, for example. He was like...
You related to Hulk?
Nope. Oh. He was an average... Danny Amendola, just outside of Randy Moss. Yeah. Like, he took average...
I did like Wes Welker, though. I like
Wes Welker was really good, but it's the system and how you run it. And Tom Brady made average motherfuckers look like Rolls Royces.
That's true.
And then once they left the Patriots, it's like you eating at a 5-star restaurant for years, and then they're like, you broke. And
hey, where's all the fucking ribs
and
at?
Then you
and the filet mignon.
But he took average guys and made them good. Like, the problem with the Chiefs is they aren't using the fundamentals and technique. They came in way too fucking cocky. Way too fucking...
Because everybody was fucking
like, everyone was sucking their ball bags. Like, they came in way too... If everyone around you just goes, you're the shit all the time and never tells you, like, what you're doing wrong, which, granted, I mean, I know Andy Reid is like, hey, do this and do that, but... The problem with Andy Reid,
we won one goddamn Super Bowl,
but
we went to 2 in a row.
The season's not over.
But
we're only in week 5. Like, if you look at last year, Tampa Bay went into the Super Bowl at like 10-6.
Yeah,
like shit happens. Like, there's been some bad Super Bowl winning teams who've had regular records, but the problem with the Chiefs is they need to find their fucking identity again. And get off this fucking high horse that no one can beat you and go smack some people in the fucking face.
Yeah.
But Andy Reid is too conservative, and they always want to do some crazy trickery fucking bullshit instead of just going out there and playing smash mouth fucking football.
Play the fucking ball!
But then, on defense, our defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. Like... It's fucking atrocious, and like, there's no adjustments. It's like
couldn't stop a paper ball.
Big fella, it's like, all right. So say Quincy's in a fight, and he's just getting blasted by the same punch, and then he comes to the corner, and I go, hey, just keep doing what you're doing.
Like, but he's hitting me a lot.
Just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing
hands up. No, like, don't put your hands up.
Can you give me some pointers?
Like, I'm not a coach. I'm not any of that. But just sitting here and watching it and talking to other people, like. They make no adjustments. Like, if it was up to me to go down there, I could do the cuts. Big fella, let me tell you something. Let me tell you who's leaving. Everybody, goddamn it.
Big fella, first thing you gonna do is bring back Bashaud Breeland.
I'm gonna walk up to Frank Clark and go, see you later. Then I'm gonna walk up to Daniel Sorensen and go, see you later. Then I'm gonna walk
Frank
up
Clark,
to
because he hurt again.
Dude, but Frank Clark is fucking Frank Clark got more felony charges this year than sacks.
Damn! How many F's that nigga got?
He got 2 this year,
and he ain't got 2 sacks.
No. And couple years ago, 2 years ago, we gave him a 5-year, $100 million deal.
What the fuck?
What about Chris Jones? He get to stay?
Chris Jones gets to stay, But Chris Jones actually produces. He
Frank Clark is the
obviously
dude who got
fucked
pulled
his
over
hand
with
He only
the,
did-
with
he-
the
with the Uzi.
Hey,
Uzi, little Uzi vert.
But
Hey, you know Chris Jones in the McDonald's commercial.
I understand that, but they need to stop doing that kind of shit. Like, if my job gave me a 4-year, $80 million deal, and they're like, we need you to be good at this,
I'd be the motherfucking man.
I don't
I'm
think
the
I would be
best.
doing other adventures because, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, like, okay, we'll go with Patrick Mahomes. They gave him a fucking 10-year, $450 million deal, right? Why do you need to do a Bose commercial?
A who?
Because you need
Bose.
guap.
yeah.
You need
And-
money. You
and-
love
and
money.
Oakley's.
He bought part of Sporting
You're
KC.
doing Bose,
And-
Oakley's, Nebraska
and
Furniture
Warriors.
Mart,
Like, he's-
fucking.
Bro, the day he
State
signed
Farm.
that contract, he generated generational wealth. Soon as he
Yeah.
signed that contract,
Yeah,
$500 million.
I would just quit. As
gotta-
soon as I
you-
sign up, I quit.
You gotta quit in 10 years.
Nope. I'm like, what do I get if I quit right now?
They're like, we give you 200 grand.
Fuck. All right, I'll play.
But
I played for
our
2 games.
our entire team needs a fucking wake up call. Granted, our schedule gets a little easier on the back end because we played a lot of tough teams up front. But
Clyde's Edward, he's out.
yes, big fella, did you see the way he went down?
Yeah, I did.
Like, so imagine you're running, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I grab you by your neck, and then I pull you backwards. But your body goes forward, but your legs go behind you. And as I'm falling with you on your neck,
I put you in a
I-
DDT suplex.
I twist you to the right.
Oh God.
That's how he fell. So
DDT
yes,
suplex.
he
Did
got
he
fucked
get
up.
he got a twister?
They carried him off the field.
They put him in a Diamond Dallas Page.
The diamond cutter?
Yep.
Jesus.
Oh God. You
That's
can't
what
diamond cut people on the field. That's
Don't be
10-yard
dumb and
penalty.
cutting people.
That's what happened. I saw it.
oh God. Well, let's say we can wrap it up here and say we
But
can end
they
on this
trash.
video
They need
here.
to get it
What was that
together.
video you said you had put in the topic though?
Oh yeah, we can talk about the hip hop game a little bit.
I just thought it was funny. The fucking Rock.
I see. I don't think we can fucking
We
play
probably
this, but The Rock was in a rap video with Tech Nine,
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson, Rocky Maivia,
Rock bottom.
The Rock Bottom was in the.
the People's Champ.
Do you
The People's Champ?
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
If you
It's a
smell
platinum record.
yes,
It's his first record since Wyclef John.
I'll play it
Remember that song?
after
No.
the
You
podcast.
remember that song, Wyclef and the Rock?
Big fella, let me ask
It
you something.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I mean that was more
Was
like
that on WWE?
yeah, that was like on a
Oh,
side
yeah,
project,
I
like for
remember that.
entrance music type
Yeah,
shit
I
or whatever,
remember that
WWE records type shit.
I think so.
But yeah, The
still,
Rock is rapping.
like rapping.
I wonder who writes his bars.
I think like
Probably Tech Nine.
I bet
I don't know.
he had. I'm sure he had some help, but I'm sure he probably wrote some of it at least, if not all of it.
He was like, look, I got sponsors, so I gotta mention.
I gotta
Kona,
mention my tequila.
Under Armour.
Make sure you mention the Rock's Under Armour new shoes. Make sure you mention the Rock's
Bro,
new cookbook.
Bro, when you go out
you smell
to-
what the Rock is cooking?
when you go out to Under Armour, my nigga, they got all of his shit.
Yeah.
I know.
Like all of his shit.
I mean, I haven't worn any of it or tried it out. Maybe it's cool. It probably is. I'd check it
Does
out.
it give
I like the Rock.
Bottom.
You can't
Powers.
the Rock. You almost can't not like him, but then it's almost going to get to a point where you can't like him because
He's just on everything.
he's so likable. I don't like him.
Fucking hated Jungle Cruise.
I hate how fucking likable you are.
You ruined the Fast and Furious series for me.
I don't know if he did that.
No, it was ruined long
I think
before.
it was a room before
Just
he did it.
teasing. Why you keep looking at your phone? You ain't about to get no Cuddy.
It's not even that. It's
You know.
fucking Nico Bellic.
Nico
Young
Bellic
Bellic.
is a fucking piece of shit.
Young Balak.
You know?
Bellic. Boop bop beep bop bop. Beep.
Okay,
Smith's
so
right
there's
here.
this video we can end on here. I don't know if this is necessarily disappointing, but this is kind of a funny thing of what can go wrong when you ban certain things. So I don't know how old this is, but apparently there's this school. I think maybe it's a high school,
Okay.
could be a middle school, but they banned backpacks.
Why?
There was I don't know the situation.
We can't see what you carry
Let's-
in there.
What?
Let me
what are you-
see if there's any details on the story real quick.
What the fuck?
What are you carrying in there?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a video. I mean, it's pretty much just said a school that they banned backpacks. And then so this is what the students ended up doing.
Huh.
Crespo would have bought a bobsled to school.
Okay, well, that's just playing music. But so
This
nigga's got a whole fucking trash can. A little M&M thing.
like
This
the
nigga's got a
M&M
fucking fishing net.
Oh shit! Wonder if you know.
Nigga's got a boat.
Yeah. Like, okay, so these kids pretty much just said, okay, motherfucker, you gonna ban backpacks? We about to get goofy as fuck with it.
Yeah.
But I just thought that, that was pretty hilarious.
Hell yeah.
Nice little light note to end on.
That was a song from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Remember that?
Yeah.
Wonder if you know.
What would you bring for a backpack? Would it be a fucking banana satchel made out of Jamaican bananas?
What's it called? Plantain.
Plantains, I'm sorry.
Plantain.
Plantains.
Plantain.
He take all the plantain leaves.
Me take the plantain leaf, me make it the backpack.
I don't know. Maybe like a shoebox.
Now, if we gonna put all your books in a shoebox, you see all these motherfuckers with big ass things. You got something. That nigga had a dog cage.
Big fella.
He carried a dog cage around
Big
the
fella.
school.
You could be real bootsy and get
A
you
shopping
like
cart.
There you
a
go.
shopping
Like
cart.
a little,
That might work.
Like a little kid shopping cart.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a little small one.
Big fella, I'd be real bootsy and get me like the Power Wheels kids ride.
Yeah.
Just get one of those and have a controller for it. And then I would just drive that in front of me and then pull up to class and that motherfucker.
That motherfucker had like the speakers and the rims on it.
She'd be like, the teacher be like,
hold up.
and then she, my teacher's just looking at me like, these niggas.
You said no backpacks, bitch.
This is not a backpack.
This is a fucking Power Wheel with some speakers my Mexican homies hooked up for me.
This ain't even stock, bitch. I put some 12s on here.
I would just have a Mexican I hired from Home Depot carrying all my books.
Adios, amigo.
I'll just go hire a Mexican or an immigrant. They don't have to be Mexican. And like, this is my backpack. It's just a dude carrying my books.
Would you like Jarritos?
I'm like, hand me social studies, please. Thank you.
Hand me social.
That's savage.
That is savage.
That's pretty funny.
Oh shit! All right. Well, I think we can probably wrap it on up there. Another podcast arena in the motherfucking bag.
Rapperooski.
It's Roll Up Gas Podcast. We hope you enjoyed yourself.
Thank you. We did.
We hope you had a nice, lovely evening. Maybe nice enough to hit that there subscribe button.
Ooh.
Maybe that like.
Ooh,
maybe
it's not too much.
Maybe check us out on that there Spotify,
You
Google
like
Play,
us. You
iTunes,
like us.
and all that good.
You like us now.
It's real deal.
Big fella over there checking his phone. Nobody likes you.
Over there checking Twitter.
Nico.
You over there tweeting on Twitter.
I was tweeting.
You over there.
Whenever we hit episode 100, I think we should change our song.
We got a new one?
No, but we can find
All
it.
right, we'll figure it out. We'll workshop it.
We changed it one time.
Roll Up Gas Podcast. We out, baby.
Hey.